It's a city where anything can happen, so what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted. Standout soirees, themed transformations, red carpet creations, dazzling dining decor, and oh, so much more. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and now that gatherings are back in season, I'm actually doing a little showroom shopping here at A1 Party Rentals in Covina. How cute is this stuff? But while I continue to add to cart here, check out the fun already underway at another local spot.
Yeah.
Jason, I remember the first time I walked into Local Fixture, and it's kind of like, scratch your head, what is this store? Do you get that a lot?
We're kind of a hybrid of general store, coffee bar, and a community hangout. We've become, a go-to for people looking for that unique gift. And so that's kind of what I love about the store. It's kind of like a discovery store. They come in, they're like, whoa, they see the products and then they see the coffee bar and smell the coffee beans.
My girl, Patty Rodriguez, with the Little Libros.
Yes. Those books are probably the most popular books that we sell here. And then this has been really popular as well, the hemlock hats. We kind of cater to a broad spectrum of customers, everything from candles and jewelry, apothecary products to, kid products, baby goods.
I see the label here, Rosé and Petals. I feel like there's a story behind that.
There is, yeah. So that started by my sister-in-law, Dee, and her friend, Melissa, during the pandemic.
So a family business.
Yes, it's a family business within the family business.
Within the family business. And the cards, where did those come from? I think they're so unique.
And then for the guys, we have pomade and grooming products. One of my favorites is the stance socks. Most comfortable socks I'll ever wear, and we'll get really cool Dodger socks that have been super popular. Another cool product we carry, Rover coolers. Sometimes people that first come will hang out here for like half hour to an hour just kind of exploring every part of the store. Whittierites have just so much pride in their city, so it's really cool seeing. When I drop off my kids at school, you'll see somebody wearing a Whittier local shirt or a sweatshirt.
There's a sense of pride with that, right?
For sure.
You started in Whittier, where there is so much pride. You started a local fixture, a fixture within the city.
Within the city. And really our goal was to become a local fixture in the community, so I think now 8 years in, we've kind of hit that goal.
Local Fixture, shop them in person, localfixture.com, and also on social media, Local Fixture,
Instagram and TikTok.
You're on TikTok now?
Yeah.
Jason, let's go dance it out.
Where can I RSVP? And you know who else is always ready to have a good time? Jasmine Simpkins.
Anybody can make a regular banana pudding. I was just like, let me make mine a little different and, be different from everybody. So when people think of a banana pudding, they think of Smitty. Hi, my name is Trayvon Smith. I'm the owner of Smitty Signature Pudding. I am the Pudding King. Think about Smitty Signature Pudding, think about banana pudding, strawberry banana pudding, strawberry crunch, Oreo cookies and cream, red velvet cheesecake pudding. You have the key lime pie pudding. You have the vegan pudding. Anything you want, we have. My grandmother, when I was younger, she made banana puddings and lemon meringue pies, all type of pies and sweets and desserts. And I was like, banana pudding is my favorite. So she showed me the recipe. I'm not the only one in the family that knows the recipe, but I'm the only one in the family that put the recipe to work. To perfect the recipe, it took me about 2 to 3 months. I did an event at the church, let people at the church try the regular banana pudding. The younger crowd was like, I don't like banana pudding. It has bananas in it. So I was like, let me do a different flavor. So I started doing the strawberry banana pudding. Mixed it up, did an Oreo cookies and cream pudding. The younger crowd loved it. So I started putting cereal with my puddings, different caramels, chocolate, everything. Just mixed it up.
Thank you for letting me come and taste some pudding. I hear you have like 17 flavors.
17 wonderful flavors of pudding. But today, we're gonna make sure that you try one of my 3 top flavors. Making our Oreo cookies and cream pudding,
Okay.
our strawberry crunch pudding, and our banana pudding, our original banana pudding.
Oh my gosh. The creaminess of this cookies and cream, it just mixes all together so well and is so smooth and tasty. And I'm not even a big Oreo fan, but good God, this is so good.
Strawberry Crunch is one of our top sellers.
Oh my God, I could eat this for breakfast. It is so good.
Now, we about to make our original banana pudding, which is, you can't go wrong with this.
Wow. You don't skip on the banana. It's a
Right.
really good banana flavor.
Right.
I love it.
I picked Gardena because I wanted to be close to where I started from. It took 4 years to get to where I'm at right now. Building it from the ground up, selling from my house, doing events, doing pop-up events, getting phone calls in the middle of the night. It really has been a challenge, but I'm thankful that I'm able to open up a storefront and make it happen now. My grandmother passed. It was hard, me losing her and everything like that, but I know she's still here with me and keeping this business going.
See, you don't have to fight for your right to party with us. We've got lots of room to go off script and a whole lot more to share when LA Unscripted from A1 Party Rentals returns. Welcome back to LA Unscripted from A1 Party Rentals in Covina. I'm Dana Devin, and you know what they say, work hard, party harder? Well, I know exactly where you can do just that.
Taking an East Coast inspired deli and trying to move it to Melrose Hill was a risk. But now when people think of neighborhood sandwich shops, we really want them to think of Giada.
I'm Noah from Giada.
I'm Max from Giada, and hey Dana, we dare you to come make a spicy pea.
That was nice. So there's this phrase in Italian called passeggiata, which is like this afternoon stroll that families will take to see their neighbors and drink wine and talk about whatever is going on in the town. And so we loved that idea, in part because at the start of the pandemic, that was like the only way people were getting exercise and seeing their friends and their neighbors was going on these walks.
I'm accepting the dare.
Okay, amazing.
Okay, I can't cook though.
Max and I had talked about opening a restaurant since we were little kids, and same with Jack, our third co-founder. You know, we grew up on this type of food. Every block in New Jersey has an Italian deli that's doing something, you know, worthwhile. So taking these amazing, fresh, local produce vendors and, you know, turning them into Italian deli classics that we grew up on. So that's kind of where California meets New Jersey. And the names of the sandwiches, anything that has like a little feminine flair is either named after one of our moms, one of our sisters. Our chef Olivia has a sandwich that's on the menu as well. I think we're cognizant of the fact that we started this as three men and want to, you know, show some love and appreciation to the very strong women in our lives.
The Lori is named after my mom. They laugh at me. I'm a vegetarian actually. I haven't eaten meat in 9 years.
All right, so which one are we making?
We're gonna make the spicy pea today.
Is that the one that has the vodka in it?
Exactly right.
Let's
Exactly
do
right. There's like the perfect combination of the outer crunch of the baguette with the soft interior.
Okay.
And they were willing to do custom for us the sesame baguettes. If you grow up in New Jersey, you know when you go to Italian deli, every baguette has the sesame
Okay.
exterior. We're gonna take as best we can, you know, the excess bread.
For the next process is we're gonna put the chicken cutlet
Okay.
on salamander with the vodka sauce.
So is this your most popular sandwich?
This has been the most popular by far. And on a typical Saturday, Sunday, we'll send like 100 to 150.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Spicy? Mmm. It's so good. Do I have food on my face, don't I? Yeah. I knew it.
Delis we grew up on are still the kind of places that you go to and they know your name, they know the kind of sandwiches you get, you make fun of them. It's the same faces every time you go, and that was important. That kind of creates that like community family feel that we very much want to replicate here.
Okay. You guys know I talk a big game, but confession, Bedtime for me is usually 8 p.m. at the latest, you know, right after LA Unscripted. But you know, there ain't no party like an LAU party. Am I right?
Why just cleanse your face when you can tone, lift, and sculpt your face at the same time? So I'm Inga Taran, and I'm the founder of Face Gym.
I went in and I tried the Cryo Medi Lift workout.
The Medi Lift is our brand new workout. If you suffer from puffiness or the occasional breakout from congested skin, face balling is going to save your life. You literally just have to do it 5 minutes every day. It really opens up the lymphatic system. Then we would have gone into cleansing, cardio, which is where we do that hardcore face whipping.
Oh my gosh, it's like a little drum on my cheek.
And then we go into sculpting. And in the sculpting, as you would have felt, is we use our hands. We also use this amazing tool, which is called the multi-sculpt.
I'm just using this to cool down the skin, and then also doing a little bit of lymphatic drainage.
It's literally a facelift in a tool. It's got like 6 edges. You can, iron out your wrinkles. You can sculpt your jawline. Then the tool that everybody's talking about. It was the #1 selling technology in Japan. It's a perfect red carpet ready, big event, wedding prep treatment.
There was also some sort of a gun.
That is the cryo gun. It literally in 4 minutes injects oxygen, vitamins, minerals, nutrients at such speed into your skin. Very, very broad customer range, 25 to literally 65. And we've created something for everyone. We actually have an online classes. So every day we do 5 classes a day, from like lip plump and pump to full face hits. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is a limited edition discovery kit for Sephora. We're now empowering with the techniques to really apply them properly and to get that wonderful sculpted, youthful looking complexion as well.
And since we love trends with benefits, text the code word FACEGYM, all one word, to 515151, and you could win the Discovery Kit that includes 3 products, a tool, and a bag. Good luck. Now that's a cool find, just like this showroom. Talk about creating an event to remember. And A1 wants to add even more bling to your bash with this special discount code.
Here at A1, we treat everybody exactly the same. Let's say the President of the United States was coming to LA, or it was, my neighbor's son's first birthday party. We have to, as a company, realize that those 2 events are exactly as important to somebody, and we acknowledge that. We've all gone through some really, really tough times. I think still our first responders are going through tough times still, even today. We want to help. We want to help them celebrate. So we're going to offer special discounts depending on what they're looking for.
I mean, could we love them even more? And I think you'll love what we have coming up right after the break when LA Unscripted from A1 Party Rentals returns.
You've given me so much love. Every day, the one thing I
If you're planning a small party, I think there's 3 important things that you got to take into consideration. 1, the weather, whether it's hot or cold, so you need to adjust. Your lighting, your ambient lighting. And then the 3rd one is, the flooring. If you're on grass and people are going to come in high heels, you got to put something on top of it so people are not tripping and falling. So there's 3 things you got to look at.
A celebration with A1 Party Rentals, just like LA Unscripted, where the only thing longer than the guest list is the list of unique things to see and do in our city.
First and foremost, Desperata is a Cirque show. You know, like Cirque du Soleil that you see in Vegas. We like fly girls up in the air with like a human counterweight system where there's two guys pulling. We built like a custom aerial saddle that's like a vintage saddle that goes up into the air with a girl on it. Hi, my name is Tosca, and I dare you, Dana, to become a Desperata bandit. So the storyline, essentially it's like non-fiction mixed with fiction, where we kind of tell like a very tropic story of the West. So there's a bandit, there is the Desperata, the white-clad hero, but I would say it's Cirque, and then it's burlesque. And I guess cabaret kind of describes all of that, right? I work with and am going on tour with Dita Von Teese, and I kind of almost preserve that style for her 1920s Gatsby, kind of like that golden era. And for my own stuff, I kind of like to go a little more alternative. I mean, I'm a first-generation immigrant here. I came here with a backpack 10 years ago. So I did not think I'd end up in show business. I was actually gonna go pro playing soccer. I actually picked up acrobatics as like a side hobby just to kind of keep moving around. I qualified for the World Championships like 2 years in.
Okay, so why am I doing the protective eyewear?
So I got you this lovely flower.
Why, thank you.
You look lovely today.
Okay.
And we're gonna just whip it out of your hand.
With the whip. Whoa!
We hold Desperata at Florentine Gardens, which is right in the middle of Hollywood, and we are bringing show business, the golden era, back to Hollywood where it belongs. Marilyn Monroe held her wedding reception there. Like, there was a lot of cabaret and burlesque there in the 40s. It has that western balcony, it has super high ceilings, so we can do all of the crazy aerial stuff we wouldn't really be able to do anywhere else.
All right, so I can honestly say I've never had a whip in my hand before.
You put the end of the whip like this, and it goes around your hand like this. Part of the whip is actually gonna face this way. So when it unravels, it makes that hairpin turn.
Got it.
Perfect. We're gonna bring it up, 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 and down. Yes!
Was that me?
That was you.
Did I do it?
You really did it. For the people who think cabaret might be a little too racy or alternative or underground, it's not. It's like the movies, but higher stakes because we do everything live. The age limit is 21 plus. I feel like it's a really great night for anyone here in LA. Use promo code WESTERN, all capital, for 15% off on tickets at www.desperatashow.com.
Okay, decor, check. Tablescape, check. Food, well, we better see what Jessica Holmes has on the menu.
Once October hits, it is all about pumpkin for me, and I'm gonna make a pumpkin whoopie pie. So to start, we'll go with our dry ingredients. Good old flour, so we have about a cup and a half teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powders. So pumpkin pie spice, a tablespoon, onto the wet. In here is where we do the wet ingredients. A cup and a half pumpkin puree, so a half a cup of white granulated sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar, packed, half teaspoon of vanilla, a half a cup of vegetable oil, coconut oil, whatever you have on hand. So to that, I'm gonna turn it down and then I'm gonna add the dry. Just a spoonful at a time. I've got my ice cream scoop. Okay, the oven on 350, and they don't take long. So while our whoopie pies are in the oven, I cleaned out the bowl here and I'm gonna put my whisk attachment and I'm gonna make the icing that's gonna go in between. Cream cheese, softened. So let's do a teaspoon of vanilla. I also have some really good maple syrup, maybe 2 tablespoons, and now some powdered sugar. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons and just see where we're at. Icing's done. Now we just wait for our whoopie pie. These cooled in the fridge or overnight or in the freezer if you have to. You don't want to put the icing on a hot whoopie pie. This icing too is so, cream cheese icing. Okay, this is why we used a scoop, because you want the sizes to be the same. And there's a whoopie pie.
This has been so much fun going off script at A1 Party Rentals. They really do have everything for every occasion. And don't forget about the special discount code for all military and first responders. Okay, where should we go off script next? Well, one thing's for sure, it's gonna be a party. We'll see you next time. Mwah.